the Commanders just went out and got Zach Ertz. You know, I felt like this was a decent pick, and I only say that because it's not going to get us far, you know, because Zach Ertz is 33. It's good because he's a reliable player. You know what I'm saying? He is a player who's been to the Pro Bowl 3 times. He's a player who's won a Super Bowl, and he's very reliable. And I think as a new quarterback coming in, if we get someone out of the draft, which we will, and not knowing who that is, Jalen Daniels or Drake May or Caleb Williams, I'm not sure who that may be, but in between those 3 right there, I know for a fact they're going to need somebody that's reliable if they have to start right away. And this would I feel like this mostly came from Kliff Kingsbury, and that's mostly because him and what's his name, Zach Ertz, both played together when Kliff Kingsbury was the coach for the Cardinals. So I felt like this had something to do with him. And $5 million is decent, you know, when you think about it. And it's only a 1-year deal, so you know that means we're not picking him up after this. We already know this. I don't see him getting picked up after this. It all depends on what he does, but I don't really see him doing so much at 34 when the season starts. I think November he'll be 34, but when the season starts, he'll be 34, and then I don't see us trying to continue anything else from there. He'll just be one of those players that help progress other tight ends or help them be better, you know what I'm saying, in a case. And, you know, just that's somebody reliable to count on. But in the sense of his age, it's $5 million. I don't think we're really going to be hurting by $5 million, whereas we have so much cap space and cap room to use. So I don't see us hurting from this, but it gives whoever the starting rookie is, somebody reliable to count on. You know how the Panthers went out and got what's his name from Adam Thielen. They went out and got Adam Thielen from the Vikings. Of course, he was a free agent, and he was just on the market. So they went out and got him, and he I believe they got him or he got traded, one of the two. I think they just released him. He was getting old, but he went out and got him. He was reliable for the new quarterback that came in, young. It was reliable for him, but did he do much for their season? No. You know what I'm saying? And as you can see, they really didn't win that many games, and that's understandable. But it was somebody reliable that he can count on and, you know, get comfortable with. And that's what a rookie quarterback needs coming in. You need somebody that you can feel comfortable with, and then be at least your check downs. You feel me? When you throw to the running back, you throw to the tight end, those two people have to be decent. They have to be good enough to where it makes the other wide receivers better. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have, and then with the running backs that we do have, which is Antonio Gibson and Brian Robinson. We don't have Antonio Gibson, he's a free agent right now, but if we were to bring him in or bring him back, he's still reliable because he can catch. So that's a wonderful check down right there. If whoever we get in the draft decides to, you know, play comfortable and not play hero ball like some people. Not going to say any names, but yeah, man. I think this is a decent pick. It's not phenomenal. It's not, because I felt like we should have got Noah Fant. It's not too late. It's not too late to go out and get Noah Fant, but it all depends on what he wants. You know, Noah might be asking for too much money where they don't feel like they want to spend it on a tight end. You know, but I feel like with us getting rid of Logan Thomas, and the fact that we were willing to pay Logan Thomas $8 million for 3 years, for the last 3 years. I think $8 million each year, just so you don't get confused, but it was $21 million altogether. I believe I'm doing my math all wrong. $24 million, but it was just like, if we was willing to pay him $8 million, we could definitely pay Zach Ertz 5 for just 1 year. We can definitely do that. And it's not like it's hurting us. But I feel like if we really want to get some bang for our buck, get Noah Fant. You know, then that will be 2 reliable people we got right there. Even though we know we need to spend some money in getting the offensive tackle. I mean, not excuse me, getting the left tackle. So left tackle, center, we need all of the above. But we do need to spend some money. We shouldn't be shy with that. And I appreciate this pick. This is a nice, decent pick. But let's go get some people that's young. You know, let's go get some talent. Some people that still got some life in them, you know. I don't know. Zach Ertz, I don't really know, man, because this seeming like one of the moves that we did back in the day, like where we usually get somebody on their way out, you know. But what more can you say about this pick? It's decent. I mean, it's a reliable person to throw to, but will he stay healthy throughout the whole entire season is the thing. And, you know, we have Curtis Hodges. I mean, I say Curtis Hodges. I'm not even sure if he's still here. But we have Cole Turner and John Bates, for example, but they're completely different tight ends. John Bates is better at blocking, and Cole Turner is better at catching. But you know, he wasn't able to like be he wasn't able to be a starter, and that was mostly because of Logan Thomas. But man, I'm excited to see what's going to happen because I'm liking this pick. It's cool. It's not phenomenal, but it's something decent, whereas we won't frown upon it too much. But is it enough to get us to the playoffs? I wouldn't say so. We still got a lot. We ain't got nobody to protect us. Who protecting us? That's what move we need to make. Like that should have been done immediately. But I gotta let the team work. I gotta let Adam Peters work. I gotta let him do his thing. Him and his group and everybody else. I gotta let them work. And I'm glad Kliff Kingsbury is getting somebody who's familiar with his offense, and you know really get everybody acclimated to how he run things. So that's good. I mean, honestly, it's a good pick for him. And you need to get people that's comfortable with your play style. And it's something to like what Eric Bieniemy was getting ready, what we all thought Eric was going to do last season. We all thought he was going to go out and get Kareem Hunt. But as you can see, we didn't need him. We had Antonio Gibson and Brian Robinson doing a great job at catching and running. So we were able to do that. But, you know, it's different now. So Kliff is here, and, you know, it's good to get people you're familiar with, people you're comfortable with. You know their play style. You know how Zach Ertz play. He know what plays benefited him the most when he was in Carolina. I mean, I say Carolina, Cardinals. So he knows how to work with him. So that's one less person you got to worry about. You know you have a great relationship with that person. So, and honestly, that's how Super Bowl teams are built. Relationships. That's how great things happen. Relationships. If you got a great relationship with somebody, you do those things with that person. And, you know, sometimes you butt heads, but think about butting heads with somebody you got a relationship versus somebody you don't. So, this is a decent pick. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the situation. Do y'all feel like we should still go get somebody else in the draft for tight end? Do you think we should also get somebody? This pick kind of lets me know that we're getting somebody fresh out of the draft as well in tight end. But I could be wrong. Never know. But how do you feel about it? Do you feel like we need to go get somebody in free agency? Because I feel like you already know how I feel. Noah Fant. I'm going to keep going hard for Noah Fant because he's young. He's young. He's talented. And I don't see why he's not on this team. And, of course, later down the line when he's already on the team or whatever, we'll figure out a news report come out and talk about how the Commanders wanted Noah Fant, but Noah Fant wanted blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens. But I appreciate y'all for listening, and I'm out.